You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
La fin du monde, vous pouvez être plus précis. Plus aucun arbre, oui, ok, d'accord. Comment une princesse enfermée dans un sous-sol pourrait-elle causer la fin du monde? J'ai envie de faire tous les dialogues. Avez-vous des preuves concrètes de ce que vous avancez?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made...
Avez-vous envisagé qu'elle pourrait causer la fin du monde uniquement parce qu'elle est enfermée?
I appreciate the mental exercise nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked, and before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, unless, of course, you do your...
Et l'exécution, personne ne peut s'en charger. Laissez tomber, je refuse de faire ça. J'étais contre la fin. Je vais aller au chalet et parler avec elle. Ah, du coup on y va, zut. Ok. On trouve dans le chalet. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On a perdu la sexy princesse, je te jure. Je crois que c'était ma fin, bref. Je crois que c'est ma fin préf de ouf. Par contre, franchement, le succès, il fait peur. Genre, l'âme écrasante, je te jure. Elle fait trop peur. Elle fait pas sexy du tout, hein. Genre, elle a un regard... Voilà. Elle a un regard vraiment qui fait peur, quoi. Je suis Satan. Non, je veux activité, je veux remettre les... Par contre, je sais pas ce que ça dit. Genre, nous aussi, on se transforme, du coup, d'une certaine façon, avec la décomposition, le fait qu'on est boursouflé. Est-ce que c'est ça, du coup? Je fais plus de caresse, mon chat. Alors. Tu sais quoi? Pour cette fois-ci, Nat, je te laisse débuter du start. Enfin, je te laisse décider du start. Est-ce qu'on prend la lame ou pas? Tu vas faire la première fin, entre guillemets. C'est toi qui nous dis ce qu'on fait. Est-ce qu'on prend la lame ou est-ce qu'on descend sans lame? Descendre au sous-sol. Ça devient interactif.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh.
Someone there?
Donc, quand on prend pas la lame, elle est en mode « Oh, il y a quelqu'un !» Et quand on prend la lame, elle est vraiment en mode qui est-ce quoi, genre la voix elle est un peu plus froide. Ok. Second choix. Bonjour, je viens prendre de vos nouvelles. Je viens vous sauver. Mentir, je viens vous sauver. Je crois que je suis là pour vous exécuter. Continuez à descendre les escaliers. Bonjour, je viens prendre de vos nouvelles, je viens vous sauver. Mentir, je viens vous sauver. Je crois que je suis là pour vous exécuter. Continuez à descendre les escaliers. Exécuter? Je crois que je suis là pour vous exécuter? Point d'interrogation? Oui, ok.
You must have the wrong address.
Oh no.
Great job, you've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Ah oui, parce qu'en plus, on n'a pas la lame. On dit, je suis là pour vous exécuter, mais du coup, on n'a même pas la lame. On est vraiment full contradictoire, en fait. Est-ce qu'on peut la draguer? Maintenant qu'on est ni armé et qu'en plus, on lui dit, oh, on est là pour t'exécuter.
Hi.
Vous plaisantez. Ah, si on est taquin.
Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Alors, un instant, prenant le temps de discuter d'abord. Je vais voir ce que je peux faire. Examiner les chaînes. Ah oui. Je vais voir ce que je peux faire.
You're only making this more difficult.
Attends, c'est bien le choix que j'ai fait, hein. Oui, ok. Je me fais peur toute seule.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Bah non.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
S'il n'y a pas une clé, vous avez une autre idée. Je vais aller voir là-haut. Je sais pas ce que ça change, mais je te laisse choisir. Je vais aller voir là-haut. Pardon, j'avais pas vu.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door...
Bah, la porte se ferme. Je crois que ça change rien, en vrai. Est-ce que ça change quelque chose qu'on fasse tout ou qu'on fasse rien et juste qu'on fasse redescendre les escaliers? Je vais choisir quand même. Redescendre.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier.
Ah oui, c'est sûr, ce serait plus simple, hein.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Jusque-là, ça ressemble à un début qu'on a déjà fait.
They locked you down here too, didn't
C'est
they?
le début de Épine, en fait.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Persuadée en italique, hein, quand même.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with it as she rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from
C'est l'arme.
from upstairs. You're not sure how.
T'as déjà vu ça? Oui, le début.
There's a time to strike. It's now.
Mais c'est pas grave, du coup, je sais que du coup, au deuxième, quand on va mourir, je sais que du coup, on fera pas la même chose.
Or we could use it to free her.
On pourrait se servir pour la libérer.
Happens if you do that.
Ah oui, bah du coup, il y a quand même encore un choix. Donc, Chris, je voulais te montrer la partie où elle bouffe son bras. Bah, je l'avais déjà vu du coup. Sauver la princesse ou extirper la princesse? Nous, on avait fait sauver la princesse. Et ce qui s'était passé, c'est que le narrateur a quand même voulu la poignarder. Et du coup, elle s'est trouvée méfiante envers nous. Donc si on l'oxy, par contre, je pense qu'elle sera méfiante envers nous aussi. Mais écoute, au moins, ça change.
Without hesitation, bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground.
Ok.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Bah oui, non mais c'est sûr, jamais elle nous considérera comme une menace.
She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
C'est pas le moment de flancher.
As you ready
Ok,
your
bah...
blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Je pense qu'elle comprendra. Tu penses?
Your blade cuts into her again and again as your
Je pense pas qu'elle soit... Je pense pas qu'elle ait l'air de comprendre.
as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Ok, on peut que l'oxyre, hein. Y a pas de retour en arrière.
Your fair share of damage as well. Your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Foncer en haut des escaliers et l'enfermer au sous-sol. Peut-être qu'elle se videra de son sang. Peut-être. Mais nous, on est enfermés aussi. Ouais, c'est le narrateur, quoi.
You rush up the
Ouais,
stairs
c'est bon.
and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now.
For now.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and
J'ai jamais eu cette fin.
with the heavy wooden table that once held.
Je ne suis jamais sortie vivant. En tout cas, pour un premier, à chaque fois, pour une première phase, je ne suis jamais sortie vivante du sous-sol. C'est une première.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
On va mourir de nos blessures, je pense.
It isn't long before you start to drift off. Your eyelids heavy.
T'as voulu sauver une meuf qui se bouffe le bras.
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, you're
C'est vraiment idiot.
piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side.
Mais je juge pas. C'est les gens font ce qu'ils veulent de leur corps. On a dit qu'on n'était pas dans le jugement, en fait.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Elle est gentille des fois.
I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my...
Donc elle a plus ses chaînes déjà. Hein.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Non, c'est pas naturel, non, de tuer quelqu'un.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart
C'est
piece
fort, hein.
by piece. I won't forget what you
Ah, et elle ne nous pardonnera jamais. Donc je pense qu'on va débloquer une âme pleine de rancœur.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Alors, menacez-moi autant que vous voulez. Vous ne faites que soulager ma mauvaise conscience. Quelle que soit votre véritable nature, vous n'êtes pas une princesse. Allez-y, gaspillez vos forces, j'attendrai. Tambourinez à la porte tant que vous le voudrez. Tant que vous le voulez, vous vous viderez plus vite de votre sang. Ignorez-la et allez vous coucher. Quelle fin? Je voulais l'aider à se retirer l'autre membre. Ah, très bien. Ignorez-la, elle est à vous coucher. Allez.
Just ignore her. Maybe the
Just
pain
ignore her.
will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You
Parce
put
que
the
ça marche.
princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Est-ce qu'on va se réveiller?
The basement is ajar. It's locked.
Ça aurait été incroyable qu'elle se réveille sur nous, mais bon. Enfin, qu'on se réveille et qu'elle soit sur nous.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that
Mais c'est un fantôme, là!
basement.
Non, mais j'avais vu la porte. Mais je me suis dit, ah, ça se trouve, elle s'est barrée.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Elle avait promis de nous tailler en pièces. Oui, elle avait promis de nous tailler en pièces, oui.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves.
Voilà, c'est une paralysie du sommeil, là, on est d'accord, hein.
Toes go numb,
C'est un rêve, en fait.
then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
so helpless. I can take my time with you.
Prends tout ton temps, beauté.
She steps closer.
Non, par contre, la vue, elle est pas folle. Hein.
Fall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little
Le teint verdâtre. Non mais c'est normal, c'est parce qu'on n'est pas maquillé en fait.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Ok, en fait, on est juste mort d'une paralysie du sommeil, quoi.
Look next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Le cauchemar, bah ouais.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Ok, je reprends la main. On se barre.
You have already committed.
Ah, on peut pas.
You cannot go further astray.
Colère. Alors, je n'avais...
A terrible sense of déjà vu. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep. Shh.
Ah, paranoïaque.
Jesus. That's a
On a
very
débloqué le paranoïaque.
little voice. Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met.
C'est plus qu'une impression, je suis très certain.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job.
Admettons que je dise la vérité, nanana. Pourquoi m'embêter à faire quoi que ce soit?
Those are two very let's say if you're
Ça, on avait vu. Ah, on n'avait pas eu la version du paranoïaque. Attendez. Que répond le paranoïaque? Oh, mais si on va vous écouter, c'était la pire décision. Si on vous a écouté, c'est la pire décision de notre très courte vie. Et le narrateur a répondu. Ok.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other... Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We will speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
Oui, voilà, en fait, elle nous a carrément
That's only
traqué.
scratching the surface.
C'était un des traqueurs, en fait, c'est juste ça.
The question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, if she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to
Le
succeed.
paranoïaque, c'est vraiment l'inverse du résigné, en fait. Hein.
You're the only one who can.
Parlons un peu de cette princesse. Je suis censée faire quoi au
Like I said,
juste?
if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her.
On
Don't
t'a
trust
écouté,
her.
en fait.
Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
C'est tout ce que je voulais savoir. Les autres ont déjà fait.
Mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Allez.
Oh,
Maudit
boy.
Charlie.
Before you go any further, she will lie. She will cheat. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. It doesn't matter. Don't trust.
Allez. À quoi ça va ressembler cette fois-ci?
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note
La
is
table est
a
encore
lone
renversée.
table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Puis l'entrée est énorme en
It's just
fait.
an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
T'es toujours en live OMG? T'as connu lorsqu'elle streamait pendant 7 ou 8 heures? Grave, t'as connu quand je faisais des lives 24 heures ou pas? Bon, je crois que j'ai un live 24 heures. Mais c'est vrai que c'était dans mes habitudes de streamer 7 ou 8 heures. Oui, t'as pas connu, c'est bien ce qu'on pensait. Non, c'est vrai que je stream longtemps, c'est juste que j'ai moins d'énergie. Quand j'étais au chômage, je streamais longtemps.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out.
Chômage
If
vie.
you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Je sais pas si je prends la lame ou pas. Hein. C'est que moi, je prends pas... Alors, on a quoi comme option? Vous n'avez pas mentionné le miroir accroché au mur. Tout le chalet est différent de mes souvenirs. S'approcher du miroir, prendre la lame, descendre au sous-sol.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open... There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what...
Pourquoi est-ce que vous menteriez en disant qu'il n'y a pas de miroir alors qu'il est juste sous nos yeux? À quoi ça pourrait bien vous servir? Je vais voir si je suis beau.
We shouldn't
Allez.
waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good? Maybe he's trying to keep us from looking because there's something horribly wrong with us. No, there isn't something horribly wrong with you. You look exactly how you're supposed to look.
Alors, parfaitement normal, c'est pas le mot que j'emploierais quand même. Hein.
Word.
Le chalet est différent
He
de mes
changed it,
souvenirs.
didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you've so focus up.
Oh là là, c'est toujours inutile en fait. J'ai l'impression. Vas-y, déjà on s'approche du miroir, allez,
Walk up
trust
to the
issue.
wall next to the empty basement door frame. This
Sur le miroir, y a pas de miroir.
make it
Là.
go away. Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Bon, est-ce que je prends cette lame ou pas? Essayons de réfléchir. Si je ne prends. En fait, je me dis, si je prends la lame, elle va se dire que je souhaite me venger. Mais qu'on sait tous les deux que c'est inutile parce que dans tous les cas, elle arrive à faire cesser de fonctionner mon corps. Je lui ai quand même. Vas-y, prends. Allez, les clés, je t'écoute. Je pense que ça sert à rien, mais bon, écoute.
Pick the blade
Passons.
up off the floor.
C'est déjà une horrible personne,
Save
alors.
the
Ouais.
princess and save the world. Good.
Mais c'est même plus une princesse.
Is it gonna be enough though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
Là,
Something-
une
I
bombe,
don't
par
know. The
exemple.
blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sent
Un
this
éleveur
to
envoyant ses bêtes à l'abattoir. Un éleveur envoyant ses bêtes à l'abattoir. Allez, on descend. Le jeu, il me tend. Mais il tend de ouf, hein, regarde. En plus, t'es vraiment sur un chapitre qui s'appelle Le Cauchemar, mec. C'est trop long. Ah, mais aussi, c'est moi qui décide qu'il soit lent. Hein.
More eyes too. You never mention the eyes.
Mais toi, du coup, Claes, tu devrais détester les jeux de rôle, alors. Hein. Je sais pas comment tu fais pour aimer du coup, Baldur's Gate. Hein.
The air seeping up from below
Les yeux. Ah putain, j'avais pas vu les yeux sur tout le long.
as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Il y a de la bagarre, c'est vrai. Mais là aussi, il y a de la bagarre.
Cool and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
J'ai tenté de pas revenir, mais tu m'en as empêché.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close.
À quel point ce serait difficile de lancer un couteau. C'est pathétique. Je jure que je reviens. Pas de soucis, Classe. Nous n'avons pas besoin d'élaborer une stratégie. Je vais tout simplement la tuer. Monsieur le narrateur a l'air de penser que je peux y arriver. Pourquoi êtes-vous aussi pessimistes tous les deux? Sauter dans le vide entre les marches. Allez!
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by a little force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Je sais pas, un succès Steam, quelque chose. J'étais curieux. Oui, c'est la bonne réponse. Je sais pas, sombrer dans le néant m'avait l'air d'être une option bien plus enviable que celle de descendre les escaliers et mourir. J'ai peur, voilà tout. Non, on va dire que j'étais curieux.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could happen from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Ah, on descend quand même.
Make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
Ok.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely
Oui, on est à sa merci.
on how weird this place is. No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want... Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go...
Bah oui. Prenez à gauche, prenez à droite, ne rien faire. Repartir en sens inverse. Repartir en sens inverse.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Ah.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs
En
suddenly
vrai,
go numb.
hear me out. Elle est mise quand même. On sent plus nos jambes.
So
Ah.
follow. This is it.
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
C'est très fort.
Every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
C'est ça la mort?
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Liver. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want it into... You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Lungs, liver.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Nerves, heart, lungs. She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? Heart, lungs. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Liver. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Et si je vous tuais? Ouais, ok. Nous n'avons pas besoin d'être ennemis. On pourrait s'entraider. On pourrait même devenir amis. Je refuse de jouer à ce petit jeu. Je ne vous aiderai pas à sortir. Et je n'essaierai pas de vous tuer. Vous faites ce que vous voulez. Donc c'est la princesse.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it.
Non, bah non.
Actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver.
You're not getting those stares back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, liver, unmoving. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Ok.
I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Comment s'appelle le succès? Maison sans issue. Ok.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Mais...
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
Ça me fait penser à Stanley Parable.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
Oui.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Oh non.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Bah ouais.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even
Non.
yours. Why?
L'annonce est gâchée.
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Ah, je suis en excellente
You could do
compagnie.
a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Est-ce que vous êtes coincé ici avec nous? Ou est-ce que
I'm
vous
stuck
pouvez vous en
here.
aller?
I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Hmm. Vous avez peur de vous sentir seul.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
J'obéis aux règles de la nature, non, je vais finir par mourir de faim ou de soif.
That's a grim thought, isn't it? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it. Ah yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility. Of course I did. though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Vous pouvez me raconter votre secret maintenant?
No.
Oh. Et maintenant?
Still no.
Vous finirez par en avoir marre.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm
Bah ouais.
not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Alors, c'est quoi vos petits
The
secrets?
narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
C'est quoi vos
The
petits
narrator
secrets?
continues to...
Ah, attendre.
More time passes. More
Attendre.
time passes. More
Attendre.
time. More time. More. 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 More time. More. More time. More. 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 More.
Je vais débloquer un truc, c'est sûr.
More. 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 More, more,
C'est très long l'éternité. Va se dégourdir les jambes, aller se balader.
more time, more, 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 more,
Je vais débloquer une hernie à force de rester debout.
more, 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 more,
Allez.
more, more, more time, more, 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 more time. You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly
Tu es le narrateur.
on doing with it?
Attends.
More time, more, more.
Jeter les lames dans les ténèbres.
No, what are you? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're... You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other... You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Pourquoi? Ça me va, hein. Moi, j'ai gagné, hein. On est mort en attendant, j'ai gagné.
You really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come,
Oui, c'est l'une des pires morts.
Everything
Peut-être,
goes
mais on s'en bat les couilles, c'est un jeu.
and you die.
Ça nous inculque la force, tu vois. La résilience. On est des warriors, nous.
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
La revenante. Je sais pas.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter
J'ai-
if we kill her. It doesn't matter if she
J'ai
kills
peur qu'il y ait
us.
des
It
araignées.
just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Du coup, j'ai pas du tout envie de jouer à ça.
Yes, so it does.
L'insensible. Ah oui, bah tu vois,
To be a way
tu vois,
out here.
le fait d'être mort de faim et de soif, ça fait qu'il est insensible à tout.
What do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her... Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about... Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world... Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of
Insensible
dying?
à ton
We've already
gameplay.
done it twice.
Bah, super, merci beaucoup, Nat.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Ah non, c'est
That's
0 fois le même
more
sentier.
reason
Hein.
to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started her I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Nous l'avons oxyse, elle nous a supprimé et aucun de ces scénarios ne nous a souri. Nous sommes répétés à condamner cette boucle à l'infini. Nous finirons tôt ou tard par la libérer. Alors autant nous y coller dès maintenant. Que va-t-il se passer si nous n'allons pas au chalet? C'est aussi une possibilité.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is... Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that. A delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Ok, donc on peut pas dire qu'on reste ici ou qu'on tourne les talons. Ok. Vous êtes le même narrateur?
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Ok.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you... Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him. You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Vous allez devoir... vous essayez d'avoir la psychologie inverse. Vous avez vraiment laissé tomber.
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Ok, mon chat, tu veux monter? Oh non, le chat! T'es au niveau du bouton off. Ça, c'est hors de caisse. Voilà. Il est à ça d'éteindre le PC.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Entrer dans le chalet, j'ai pas envie.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
Ok, j'ai juste pas envie que ça soit une araignée.
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the... The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine... Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one.
On a jeté la lame dans le vide de l'infini.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu fais, le chat? Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? Je t'ai donné un peu de coquette ce matin en plus. S'approcher du miroir.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't... Oh, do we? We're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. That was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Oui, bye.
What's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt. hurt. Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Nous sommes quittes à présent, vous m'avez exécuté, que je vous ai envoyé dans l'autre monde. C'est l'histoire ancienne, non? Je suis aussi une victime dans cette histoire. Vous êtes vraiment obligé de vous emparer de mon corps. Je ne peux pas simplement vous ouvrir la porte. On peut juste lutter. Ça va servir à rien. C'est bon, j'étais de toute façon venue vous libérer.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this'll make it hurt a little less. Maybe.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Essaie pas de passer par là, le chat. Tu fais quoi? Tu veux passer par où, le chat? Décide-toi. Bah tant pis, je remets le micro à sa place. Ah non. C'est quoi ça? Mords pas.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can act. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Ah, elle nous possède? Ah ouais?
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I
Ew.
know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
There's nothing wrong with fixing your mistakes. I'll remember this, but I'll also never forget what you've done.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
We're so close.
Ok.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body till your face is meat and feathers.
Please, just let her out.
Yes,
pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Ok.
It really is, isn't it?
Et on est plein de sang.
Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he
Oh.
really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon chat? Oh, ça y est. Voilà à nouveau dissocié de celle qui s'était nichée dans les tréfonds de votre corps, coupé de tout qui n'appartenait pas à votre personne.
Us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except...
Comment ça que m'arrive-t-il? Ah oui, ok. Et du coup, quelle âme vient-on de lui donner? La mémoire vous
She's
revient.
And there's that mirror again.
Évidemment que vous avez peur, mais c'est fini pour vous, mais pas pour
I
moi.
would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
Ah.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much. Can't even trust ourselves.
On ne peut même pas se fier à nous-mêmes. Vous avez dépéri. Ok, on n'est plus qu'un squelette. Avancez vers le chalet. L'approcher.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
C'est une question rhétorique. Est-ce que vous le savez? Essayez-vous de me faire passer un message?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Pensez-vous que nous sommes réels?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Il doit y avoir des humains, des arbres.
Sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Que pensez-vous de ce réceptacle?
This one is loneliness turned to seething.
Transformer sa solitude en
She could
haine.
not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Une âme ambitieuse.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Mais qu'est-ce que t'as, mon chat? Il est sur le bureau. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? aïe, aïe. Gros bébé qui était sous le bureau. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? T'as envie de jouer en fait? J'ai pas de jouet, mon chat. J'ai pas de jouet dans le bureau. Tout est en bas. Aïe! Non, ça c'est vilain. Bah, je te caresse plus. Savez-vous ce qui se passera lors de votre réveil? Votre réveil, je sais pas. Si je le savais, je serais déjà éveillée. Oh là, le gros texte. Lorsque je repars, je ne suis plus seule. Des voix me parlent en permanence. Certains font partie de moi, mais l'une d'entre elles est différente. Je l'appelle le narrateur. Il veut que je vous exécute. Avez-vous un narrateur, vous aussi? Est-ce que les réceptacles en avaient un?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Oui, je ne sais pas ce que je ferai quand je lui mettrai la main dessus. Oui, quand je lui mettrai la main dessus, nous obtiendrons enfin des réponses à nos questions. On peut répondre que oui. Ce qui vit à l'extérieur. Je sais pas ce que je lui ferai quand je lui mettrai la main dessus.
There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Combien d'autres réceptacles dois-je vous apporter? Un seul?
What you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Ah, vas-y, on fait une dernière fois alors. Si c'est la dernière fois, avez-vous une demande particulière? Vous savez que nous sommes affrontés lorsque cette étape... Nous affrontons lorsque cette étape sera terminée. Êtes-vous certaine de vouloir que je vous apporte ce dernier réceptacle? C'est la dernière étape avant votre plein épanouissement. Je ne vais pas y retourner. Je vais plutôt rester ici. Ok, je reviens. Je vais aux toilettes. Come back! Mais je fais ce que je peux, mec! C'est quoi cette toilette time sur le cliffhanger? Bah ouais, mais justement, je veux faire ça avant d'entamer, du coup, la prochaine run. Je vais pas arrêter là. Moi aussi, je veux voir ce qui se passe. C'est la dernière étape de votre plan de fin. Je vais pas y retourner. Ok, non. On lui dit, est-ce que vous avez une demande particulière?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Ok. Êtes-vous certaine de vouloir que je vous apporte ce dernier réceptacle?
We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction, just as not all conversations end in peace. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what I am, and to have had the chance to know you.
Ok. Vas-y, je suis prêt à y retourner.
The next
On lui fait pas le coup de non, j'y retourne pas.
know what we are.
Nous saurons enfin véritablement qui nous sommes.
Waiting for you.
Cette fois-ci, le bruit m'a pas fait peur.